Blog Talk Radio.
We are on the air once again on Monday night, September 21st, on our new night on Monday nights from 7 to 8:30. And it's a beautiful day here in Woodhaven, and it's a nice, cool evening, 66 degrees. Talking about the special election, we have a new Assemblyman. His name's Mike Miller. We had Mr. Miller, and we also had Donna Marie Caltabiano on last week. They both called in very graciously the night before the election, and thank them for that. And Mr. Miller won the election, and he showed up, and we'll tell you what he said, and we'll tell you where he's going to have one of his offices. And we're also going to be talking to you about this thing in the news about the terrorists. They're doing the FBI searched a place involved in this whole terrorist plot that you see there. Searched them right here in Woodhaven, one of the businesses. Not one of our sponsors. But so anyway, Mr. Miller showed up at our meeting last week to thank everybody and say hello. And here's a little clip on how that went.
We have our new Assemblyman from the 38th Assembly District, Mr. Mike Miller. If he would come up and like to say his words. Congratulations, Mike.
Well, had a good election, went well. I just want to, say thank you to those who voted for me and those who didn't. I hope you give me the opportunity to represent you, give me a chance to represent you to prove that I can do the job for you. I'm looking to open an office up here on Jamaica Avenue, and if I need some help to find a place.
And very nice of him to show up, and he says he's putting the office right here on Jamaica Avenue in Woodhaven. So that's nice. He's going to be looking for a place. Listen, it's always prestigious to see that when one of our representatives decides to put that to put down his stakes right here in the neighborhood. So we were very, very pleased to hear that. So then what happens a little while later, one of the folks that was going to run, the community activist Albert Baldeo, nice guy, he decides to speak up a bit later on and ask him why he's not just moving into Seminario's old office, which, if you know, it's down like around 117th Street or whatever it is, down in Richmond Hill. So he asks that question. Here's how that was handled. Just a little short clip here.
As to why we couldn't use the same office that former Assemblyman Seminary had, so there could be a continuity of services to this community rather than go on.
We'd like to think it's because he wants to come to Woodhaven.
I really would like to centralize the office and make it central to the whole district, and I feel that this area is central, and that's where I want to go. It was my decision to make.
Gosh, pipe down, Albert. Keep your mouth shut. We got the guy coming here. We're here. He's here at the Woodhaven Town Hall, right? Surrounded by folks from Woodhaven. He's on Jamaica Avenue. Our new Assemblyman says, "Hey, I'm coming to Woodhaven," and this guy says, "Hey, why don't you go to Richmond Hill?" Shut up. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your suggestions to yourself, Albert. He's coming here. And, why wouldn't he go to, Seminario's office? Well, gee, let me think of a few reasons. Number one, the place just got broken into. The place just got broken into a couple weeks ago, technically making it a crime scene twice. And, listen, he's coming in, he's taking over for a guy who's getting ready to go to jail. I think he wants to break away. You want to put some distance between you and your predecessor. Understandably.
Well, let me ask you, what are the problems that they're seeing on Jamaica Avenue? Because I'm not a midnight walker, but I'm on the avenue frequently, and I don't really see there to be any problems.
Yeah, I think it was a variety. It wasn't so much just Jamaica Avenue too. I think it was a lack of response from the 102nd Precinct. Not enough vehicles driving around, not enough police presence on the avenue or in the neighborhood. And I can definitely see what they're saying, because I know when I go through other neighborhoods, and I've become quite conscious of this lately as I take a look at it. When I go through Forest Hills, when I go through Regan Park, or even when I go through down by Richmond Hill, closer to the station house, I pass by a lot more police cars when I'm driving than I do when I'm in Woodhaven.
Well, I beg to differ, because I always see a lot of police presence where I am. But if there's nothing really happening, why not take the police and let them focus somewhere else where the problems may be, to eliminate the problems from coming here. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If you're seeing them more in Richmond Hill, where in Richmond Hill is that, like the problem area of Richmond Hill? So let them stay over there, so the problem stays there and it doesn't, spill over to Woodhaven.
I'm calling from Woodhaven, and I've been listening. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great.
I've been listening to you and Joe discuss the situation on Jamaica Avenue, and although I agree with Joe that the police should focus where they're most needed, I also agree with everyone else at the meeting. I think bigger police presence does make a difference, not only in the avenue, but not only to those who shop on the avenue, but to those who are thinking or contemplating on hurting someone or harassing someone when they see police presence. When they don't see police presence, I think that gives those whose intention are to be harmful or disrespectful an outlet, an easy outlet.
Sure.
And I've been living here for, I believe, about 9 years, and I can honestly say that the police presence has diminished. I can't say I don't see them at all. Again, I'm not on Jamaica Avenue at 9 o'clock at night, so I don't know what that's like. But I know during the day I feel quite comfortable shopping, going in and out of the stores, going to the bank, going to the post office. But I can't say so much at night.
And that is Extension 1 to coordinate your free mammogram. That's going to be on October 17th on Jamaica Avenue. And on October 18th, the next day, is our wonderful Woodhaven Street Fair. Hello, Pat. How are you, dear?
Ed, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, free mammograms and a huge street party in Woodhaven.
On the same weekend.
What am I doing in San Jose, California? I should be in Woodhaven. It sounds like everything's happening there, It's
yes.
Absolutely exciting what you're talking about there. Another great place to have a reunion would be this Sunday at Mike's Pub. It's absolutely. I'm just so excited. It's kind of a magical thing that just happened. I want to mention two people, Jim Beck and Joe Weiskopf. These are men who I had an idea and they just ran with it. And this small reunion is expanding and getting very, very exciting. People are excited about getting together and exchanging a lifetime of information and pictures and memorabilia, and just of all of us to get together and have a absolutely wonderful afternoon in Woodhaven. It's a reunion of sorts. It's the city of Woodhaven. It's St. Thomas the Apostle. It's TS 97. Just wonderful. People remember people for all sorts of reasons. There's a lot about Woodhaven. There's just the way it was and the way it is. The way it is sounds very exciting, but the way it was is just as exciting. And I just want to share that with everyone. There'll be a lot of people, and like I said, I have a whole book full of pictures of Woodhaven that I want to share with people, and just
we're looking forward to it.
And I am so excited to say.
At what time are we starting? It's around noon time, correct?
It's on noon, noon till about 5, or any time after. My flight leaves at 5, so I'm gone. But the party goes on, And if we're going to